Hello and welcome to Let Me Be Your Game Guide, a podcast that spends each episode delving into a mystical new video game, exploring its charms and challenges, and helping you decide if it should be next on your list. I'm your host, Emma.
This is Rylan.
And this is Shawn.
Join us for this week's discussion episode as we escape reality and enter the metaphysical. For the remainder of this episode, let me be your game guide.
It's your boy. I don't know. That's all I had.
Oh man, you came so much energy.
I know. Yeah, sorry. I was trying to think of the next thing, and then my mind went blank.
You're
a
a living matchstick in the wind.
I try. I try to just light it up. You know, I try to get this show on the road, and I failed, guys.
You just used like literally all the energy you had on "It's your boy."
It's your boy.
And then
shit.
Oh well, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, this
Part
is
two.
a part 2.
Yeah.
Last week we talked about the rating, our critical rating of Paper Trail. It's a puzzle folding game. You're kind of, just folding some paper so you can get through a 2-dimensional space.
Yeah, some origamis.
Yeah. And so
Some casual space-time bending.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no big deal.
If you want to understand more of how the game works, we really go into it in our last episode.
Yeah.
So if you skipped that, feel free to jump back. This episode is really reserved for diving into the details of the game. We're going to talk about kind of each level, all of the puzzles, and the little bit of plot that they snuck in there. But before I get too into things, let me just go ahead and pug
it.
I hate this. Okay.
Oh my god.
Not that. Just me not being able to read.
Oh, you're good. It's all
okay.
good.
Real quick before we begin the episode, don't forget to give the podcast a follow, rate it, review it, however you want to show us love. We have a Patreon, patreon.com/letmebeyourgg, where you can view episodes early as they post sometime on Sunday, a couple days before the episode posts everywhere else. And that's for free. You don't have to pay. We don't ask you for any money. We just give that for free.
It's the best price.
Yeah.
So come join.
Yeah. You can also find us on most socials as
Let me be your GG at gmail.com.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's our email. You can reach us there.
Yeah.
Most socials were let me be your GG.
With no spaces.
With no spaces.
Yes.
That's LETMEBEYOURGG.
Perfect. Thank you.
If
Nice.
you pause, I got your back.
Yes,
Kinda.
we are. We're on Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Check out our YouTube. We have all our previous streams on there. All of our episodes post there as well. They're just audio episodes, but go check those out. And then join us on Twitch. Every other Thursday, we do a live stream where we react to the video game trailer of the game we're gonna play soon
In the future.
Yeah. Sorry, we're all really tired still.
Yeah.
And then we upload those to YouTube if you miss us, but we also stream on Saturday and Sunday. Rylan is on Saturday. I am on Sunday. Pacific time, 8 a.m.
Yes.
Nice little morning stream. Who knows what we'll be playing? It's usually I'm playing Blueprints right now, but I don't know if I'll still be playing
When
it.
this releases, who knows? Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
knows? But yeah, come hang out, come join us. You can also find us on TikTok as Let Me Be Your Game Guide with no spaces. Rylan makes some really cool TikToks. And you can email us at letmebeyourgg@gmail.com. This is the best way to send in game requests. Just make sure to include game request in the subject line so it's easy for us to find. So that's about it. And
That's it. Good episode.
Yeah.
Yep. Wrapped it
Yeah,
up.
this is going to be, I think, a kind of a short and sweet
I
episode.
think so.
Yeah, there's not a lot to talk about in this game. And before we get going, let's remind everyone what we rated the game critically. I guess not totally critically, but I gave it a 3.7.
3.3.
3 even.
Yeah. So on average, pretty decent game.
Yeah.
It's all right. Check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it is available if you have a Netflix subscription, you can get it for free as an app. So,
Yeah.
which we highly suggest. I didn't play it on the phone, but I think that it's a great option.
I think it's a good medium for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is. Yeah, because you can just pop in, play a couple puzzles, pop out, no problem. So, yeah.
Yeah, so I think honestly I kind of wanted to just like talk about the plot like as a whole.
Give me the plot.
And then we can kind of talk about the progression of puzzles and all the different areas.
Yeah.
But the plot is actually, even though it kind of lasts the entire game, it's very small.
So it's weird too, because like between puzzles you get like some snippets of story.
Yeah.
But it always like cuts back and forth. Like you hear a little bit about the past and then you hear about like the next step for the future of your journey.
Yeah, so these and it's also like a cutscene, but you're still folding.
I hated that.
I
honestly.
know. Oh God,
it was tedious as hell.
I know. I was like, I just want to move forward. Like, don't make me, because then you have to kind of guess how you fold the paper, and if you don't fold it right, the story won't start, and you're just like, oh my God.
But it's like
God
not
damn it.
hard. You just have to like get it right the first time.
Yeah.
It wasn't the greatest, but
the first couple were like hot dog style, and you're like, fuck yeah, I got this, like no problem.
And they start doing corner.
Yeah,
shit.
and then they start doing corner shit, and you're like, gosh dang it! Like,
and then like top corner on one side, bottom corner on the other.
Yeah, top down, like it was just crazy.
Just so I can hear the next sentence. Of the story.
For sure.
But you do learn. Basically, there's two storylines going on at the same time. The main storyline, the current storyline, is Paige, the main character. She's running away from home because she got accepted to university, and her parents are very protective. They don't want her to leave home, so they don't want her to go. She even talks about being a little scared that they won't even come to her graduation. Like, they'll be so mad that she ran away. And I was like, okay, trauma.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. But at each level, as you go to a different area, you kind of learn like, oh, okay. And I'm like one step closer to university. And that's about that storyline. You end up in university, you graduate, your parents come. And there was actually a really cool, you guys should play to the credits, because for the credit scene, it's actually a very quick and easy folding compilation where you fold something in half and it brings like the letters together to show you like art director and then their name. But you're creating a path to go back home, and you travel through each area. So you have just like one quick little page where you travel back through the ocean and then back through the temple, and you meet all of the people that you met on your way there. They all make a comment, because this is like 4 years later, you've graduated, and they all make a comment about seeing you again. And this is where like a really beautiful song plays in the background.
Did those kids grow up?
Nope, they're the same age. But it was really, we haven't played a game where you're interacting with the space while the credits are going.
Yeah.
So Rylan, I highly suggest you just kind of play it. You're very close.
I'm so
to
close.
The end.
Yeah. I'll probably finish it. It's
chill.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to, Shawn, you can, or you can just watch the video of it. Because I know you're not totally into the puzzle solving.
I'm a dummy.
It was just really sweet. And so that storyline concludes where your parents do come to your graduation. You do go home and you visit them after you graduate, and they're just really excited to see you. The other storyline that's going on in the background is you're learning the past of why your parents are so protective. And this is the storyline that I think is supposed to kind of like pull at your heartstrings, and I don't know if it was supposed to be like interesting, because it wasn't. Which is terrible. But
it sounds like we hate this game, but it's not true. It's not true.
I loved the game. It's just the plot was like, didn't even need to be there.
Yeah.
You learn that your brother
your twin brother, right?
Oh fuck, was he your twin?
I
don't know.
So I was just looking at my notes. I said Paige and Oscar - twins, but I didn't think they were twins for some reason. But I wrote it down, so it's probably true.
They look similar, but they're also brother sister.
Yeah, if they were twins, I didn't pick up on that, but it's maybe because I wasn't super engaged in the story. But you get like the tiniest piece of information at the end of each level, and she ties in like something that happens in that area that reminds her of her brother. And so essentially what happened is her brother used to draw a lot, and then one day he just disappeared and they couldn't find him. And then they found him like down at the pond like a couple days later or something crazy like that. And then it turns out that he has this, like, he can draw himself into spaces. And so
that's sick.
Yes, very like Harold and the Purple Crayon.
Yeah.
Do you not know what Harold and the Purple Crayon is?
No.
Oh, my kids love
Oh
that
my
show.
God.
But I also did not know what a... Never mind. Cut this part out because I was trying to think of the thing from the Flucky Squire, the thing that you build.
Oh, the erector set.
The erector
Oh,
set,
yeah.
I learned so many things on this podcast.
Yeah.
It's educational.
Well, check out Harold and the Purple Crayon because it rips. But
Yeah.
anyways,
Is that a paper pun?
oh my God.
She did it again.
I can't. Anyways, I need to get some sleep.
We have some coworkers who would be so proud of you right now.
And that pisses me off so much.
Your secret is safe with me.
Well, it's going to be out to a bunch of people. Well, you
Thank
can get
God
it.
they don't listen to the podcast. Anyways, yeah, so you and your brother are now like confined to your room. Like your parents don't let you out of the house because they don't want anything to happen to you guys because all of a sudden they're like really scared of losing both of you because Oscar just went missing for like an unknown period of time.
Mm-hmm.
But Oscar's like, let me show you. And you guys are able to go on adventures from your bedroom because he can kind of draw you out of the room and into this new space. But one day, Oscar has an accident while you're on one of these adventures.
And he didn't bring a change of clothes.
No, he literally just disappears. And
Dang.
that's it. Oscar's never seen ever
That's
again.
the whole story?
That is the story.
Holy cow. Hey, have this brother. What are we going to do with him? I don't know. Let's write him out. Okay.
No, he legitimately just disappears. And he like falls off of a cliff into water and then she never sees him again and she has to just kind of leave.
She pushed him, didn't she?
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe. No, and so that was that background story, and it takes 9 levels to uncover that whole story. But it really was like after that happened, I was just like,
okay.
Yeah.
So definitely don't play this game for the plot. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not really a plot.
Yeah, it's not like a riveting story that you're on the edge of your seat for or anything. So
Yeah. So that's the plot. I just wanted to get that out of the way because it's so
Thank you
blah.
for sharing it because I didn't know what happened yet.
Yeah.
Well, now you do.
He's just gone.
Not a lot. He's just gone.
You don't even like find him at the end or any crap.
Nope.
See,
He's
that would
gone.
make more sense. Like
I thought we were gonna find him.
maybe we'll get the DLC where you find the search for Oscar.
The search for Oscar continues. Yeah.
But yeah, so
Like you're on the paper trail. Like we're gonna find him. We're on the trail.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Nope.
Somebody, the third brother from this company probably had this idea, and then he disappeared.
I was
So they're
gonna-
like, I don't know how he's gonna wrap up the story. We just got to finish making the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
His name Oscar Hoffman.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but let's talk about the actual like the meat of the game, which was the puzzle solving and kind of the world, the levels, the functionality.
The good stuff.
Yeah. So you do start at home, but this is purely tutorial.
Yeah.
Just folding. You're just folding papers.
Yeah. Practicing how to fold. Fold it this way, fold it that way. So, yeah.
Yeah, and we do talk about this in depth in our previous episode, but you can see the back of the page to figure out how folding certain ways would help you.
Oh, I forgot to say in the previous episode, but when you're on the phone, it's just a 2-finger push. You just press and hold, and that's
that makes
it.
sense.
So it's pretty easy.
Cool.
So
I probably get them on a Steam Switch. Yeah.
you probably could. Yeah.
Steam Deck. Excuse me.
It's the Steam Switch to you.
It is. Everything is a Switch at our house.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the first real area that you escape to is the cave. Does someone want to talk to us about the cave?
I've forgotten about the cave. So.
I think it's more brown than the previous area.
Yeah. You meet a guy there. He's got a little like fire.
Oh yeah, and isn't he trying to fish or something?
No, maybe he is. I don't know. Shit. But he's lost. He like can't get out of the cave.
Oh, yeah.
He's been in there for a really long time.
Yeah, he's just been in the cave.
Yeah, he's been lost and he hasn't seen the moon in a long time. And so you eventually solve a puzzle to like create like a little space so he can look into the night sky and see the moon. And he's super excited about it. And then eventually you lead him out and then he's pretty pumped. And you guys sleep in the cave that night and then you venture off the next day.
And this was like, I think this is like the first of like a bunch of plots where it's like people are like, oh, you can't get over here, like I don't know how to get there, and
Yeah.
you just kind of like whoop 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 get over there.
Yeah,
You're like,
they're very
"What the
impressed.
heck?"
yeah,
Yeah.
always, every time, yeah.
Yeah, and I would say the main puzzle solving mechanic that you learn in this area is they're parts of the path that look like the side of a die. So it'll be a square that has either 1 dot, 2 dots, 3, 4, 5 dots, and then you cannot walk on that space unless you have another space of the same number right next to it.
Yep.
So you have to make sure that you fold it in a certain way so you have 2 like one-sided stones touching, and then you can
walk across.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it actually took me quite a while to figure out this mechanic. I mean, like I
really?
well, I like understood it, but I would forget, and then I would be like, why can't I walk on this? And then, I would remember that I'm a dum-dum.
It took me a minute to figure it out too, though, just because I was not really paying attention to it. Like I noticed it, and I know that went to something, but I couldn't figure it out yet until I just started folding stuff, and then I saw that that went together, and that's how I can walk across. Perfect. So
Yeah, but I think that's really the only mechanic that you get. It's pretty bare bones. You're still, for me, I was still trying to understand, like, I mean, flipping the paper backwards to understand like how I'm like, okay, if I fold it, this is how it's gonna look.
It's gonna like be 90 degrees different or something.
Yeah.
Diagonal. Yeah.
Just like a ranger, because when I played a ranger, I felt like I needed to play for like a couple hours, like at least an hour, to get myself into the headspace of, oh, okay, I'm thinking the way I need to play this game. It was the same with this one, but I would lose it. Like I would play for an hour and be like, okay, I got it. Play for another hour, put it away for the night. The next day, I would almost have to like re-warm up my brain, like to get back into that space, which kind of sucked because I was like, oh God, I suck at this again. Like, damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I feel like I've only recently, while playing the game, kind of gotten like the mode where I'm like, I make a plan, or like I look at the back when I get to a new area and I'm like, okay, I think I need to do this.
Yeah.
I think I literally just like guess and checked through the whole game. Like it took me forever to get the rhythm, maybe because I was mostly playing in like 30 or 40 minute increments.
I would say that you needed to play for at least 2 hours to be able to really start like rolling through that, because I had a couple sessions where I'd play for 2 hours, and by the time I got to the second hour, I was like, okay, like I can flip the paper over and be like, oh, okay, I see a path piece here, I see a path piece here, and kind of understand.
Yeah, that like maybe you don't know when you need to fold this paper, but this is how you're going to fold it when you do, because any other way it's useless.
Yeah. And like, oh, I see the bottom half doesn't have anything. Like I don't need to fold the bottom at all.
Yeah.
Or maybe I need to fold it because I need to float across and I need like a clear path. But yeah.
Yeah.
So
it kind of reminds me, like, this is kind of a side thing, but like I played this game called Hi-Fi Rush a couple years ago, which is like an action, like 3D, like it's like an action rhythm game. Adventure.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool because it's like a regular 3D platformer adventure, but like the combat is like a rhythm thing. So like if you like time your attacks correctly and like all the enemies attack to timing, I couldn't figure out the freaking rhythm till like 2/3 of the way through the game. So I was just like struggling in combat and just like never getting any combos, like taking forever. But it was a really fun game. I recommend it. Hi-Fi Rush. Anyways,
cool.
That's cool.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Well, once you get through the cave, you exit into a swamp.
I like the swamp.
The swamp was
fun.
cute, and it had these 2 kids that were
In the
catching
boat.
frogs.
Yeah.
They were like, the froggies in the floor.
Yeah.
Well, they wanted to eat the frogs, didn't it?
Yeah, they wanted to eat the
They were
frogs,
trying to have like some frog dinners.
The frogs were so cute too, with their rosy cheeks.
Yeah, and they'd always just boop, pop out.
And you were scaring the frogs away, so they were like pissed.
Yeah, they were pretty fired up. Yeah.
So this is the 50-50 of you're either helping someone out of a space and they're happy that you're there, or you're just an annoyance and you're getting in their way.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but for this space, the new puzzle mechanic you get was like the moving spaces.
Platforms,
Yeah, so there were like these little square spaces that you could move back and forth, but depending on the color, some of them you could only move with nothing on it.
Yeah, like the stone ones were like that. And the wooden ones, you can move them when you're on it and everything.
Yeah. And then you also get the little pressure mats.
Oh, yeah.
So you kind of get some experience moving boulders
around.
and
Yeah.
and kind of using those pressure points to keep a door open.
Mm-hmm.
But I loved the color scheme of this whole area. It was
The swamp,
it
Yeah.
was really pretty to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the characters too. That just made it kind of fun when you're just like keep popping in. They're like, "What are you doing? Like, get away! We're trying to get frogs!" Like,
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
fun. So
They're little like I didn't write down phonetically what their voices were like, but they sounded like little kids.
Yeah, they had
Yeah.
like these high pitched little scratchy voices
Yeah.
and yeah, and at the end of each level, you get kind of like a big puzzle. So
Mhm.
typically you're working with like one big piece of paper and maybe like two little pieces of paper on either side.
Yep.
When you get to the last level, it's like I don't know, like 4 or 6 big pieces of paper that you have to work with, and it's a
Yeah.
much bigger space.
Mhm.
And I think really this swamp was the first time that I was like, whoa, this is big.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and that puzzle probably took me like 15 minutes to like, okay, you got to fold this one, then you have to go into that page and grab a thing, and then you have to go back and then unfold it so you can get around to another page. Like, yeah, it took a little while to figure it all out, but
Yeah, this game did have a lot of like do this and then retrace your steps, which is
Mhm.
kind of annoying, but sometimes it was more clever than that. Like you had to retrace your steps with like something different that you do first, which is
Yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of cool.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, and like we said, we're going to kind of burn through these levels because especially these early
Yeah.
ones, there's not a lot going on.
Next we go to like the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm trying to, this is the bird watcher.
This
Uh-huh.
is the bird watcher.
Another
Yeah.
person that is like, fuck off.
Yeah.
And who's trying to like in the end she wanted to like sell the eggs on the black market. or some
Yeah.
crap.
She
Yeah.
was trying to like
What?
steal the bird eggs.
Yeah, some
So
exotic bird eggs.
I guess she wasn't a bird watcher. She's a
Bird
egg
snatcher.
snatcher.
Yeah.
Well, she's got to watch for birds that are trying to protect their nests.
True.
oh
I don't
my
know.
god, terrible. But you get some rotating platforms
Mhm.
in this area. You don't really see the rotating platforms anywhere else. I think it's just in this area. Did they carry to any of the other levels?
This is where I ended is here. So
Oh, really? Okay.
yeah.
I don't, because we have Autumn, Ruins, Temple, and Ocean before you get to University, and I don't have rotating platforms on either of those.
When do we get the doors?
We also get those in the forest.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I
Yeah.
thought this was about the right timing. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So you
Oh
get,
yeah, duh, because you're in like the platforms in the canopy kind of.
Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
So
Yeah.
so here you also do you want to talk about the doors a little
Yeah,
bit?
so they're just these doors that have a little like sigil beneath them, and when both doors are visible on the screen on like the map on the page,
Mhm.
I guess, then they're active and you can go through one door, kind of like to teleport to the other door. But a lot of times one or both these doors might not be visible depending on how you're folding the pages, so it's just kind of like another way to get around through space kind of, but it's a little sneakier.
Yeah, and it has to be fully visible. There's
Yeah.
definitely a few times where I got like almost there, and I'm like,
come
"Son
on."
of a gun,
Yeah.
no!"
God.
So yeah, then you had to redo everything to get it to work. So, but yeah,
And I guess we haven't talked about any of the little origami collectibles,
Mhm.
but at each level you can collect, I think most levels you collect 5.
Yeah.
yeah.
There's one level that you only collect
Just like
2.
the intro area, I think.
Mhm.
That-
And Autumn you only collect 2
oh,
as
okay.
well.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh.
You're right. Okay.
Yeah, but nothing special. It was just really fun to collect them because they all had their own like cute little catchphrases that came with them.
Yeah.
I wish I would have written them all down, but
I thought they were a little boring, but they were kind of a nice little extra challenge on the levels that had them.
I liked it. Yeah, because sometimes I would find that a puzzle was really easy, but then I had that extra, and there were no hints for finding these. So you could kind of, I really didn't use hints. I think I used them once or twice, maybe. But that was because I was like really struggling, and I was like, I just gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I only got the origamis if like by happenstance I folded the right way and it just kind of happened. I didn't try to go hunting for them or anything. So yeah.
Yeah. At the beginning, I wasn't really like, it was the same kind of thing. Like if I like, oh yeah, this is how you get it, I would get it. Or I'd spend like a minute or two each time. And if I didn't get it, no problem. But at the end, I was like, I'm going to get them.
Yeah.
So definitely like the second half of my play, I collected them all.
Well, and they're tough. Like the later levels, you have to like really put in some work to get some of these. Like in the very last, like the university level, there was one that I probably spent like 20 to 30 minutes trying to get to it.
Dang.
It was so annoying. I finally got it and I was just like, we'll talk about it when we get to that level. But I just wasn't in the mindset of folding the paper in a certain way.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of funny because I feel like in the area where I'm at, there's been several where you basically have to like solve the whole like page and then you can get it.
Yeah.
But I'm like trying to get it from the get-go. So like the whole time there I'm like testing like, oh, can I get it now? Nope. Can I get it now? Nope. Eventually I've solved the whole page, but I'm like, okay, now can I get it? Yes. Would have been so much faster to just solve it first, but
yeah. No, so those were fun. Simple, nothing special. You do get, when you collect them all, you do get like a little thank you from the developers.
Oh, nice.
And it shows like a little sketch of like all the characters that you've encountered, and it's like, thanks for collecting, like thanks for playing.
Ah, that's cool.
I do really appreciate that. Like most of the time the origamis are just like on the back of the page, so you always know when they're there. I struggle sometimes in games when I like need to like punch every wall to find the collectibles or something like that. Like, all of these are visible. It's just, how the hell do you get that?
Yeah, for sure.
I was flipping the papers upside down immediately. Like any new place I went to, I was like, okay, is there one here? No. And then I would almost kind of be like, oh, thank God. Because then I could just say, because obviously if I see it, I need to get it.
Yeah.
But sometimes I was like, I just need to get through. Like,
yeah, for sure.
But I think that's just another extra fun thing for like people that are into the puzzles. And like, like it's kind of like a hard mode. Like, challenge yourself.
I think that's why it took me 7 hours to play this, like complete the game, because it tacks on extra minutes to get those collectibles sometimes. So, after the forest, we move into autumn. This was my favorite level.
Oh, really?
I thought it was so beautiful. It's really short.
Yeah.
Which was disappointing. It really pissed me off.
I thought it was creepy at first.
Well, it reminded me of Over the Garden
Yes,
Wall.
I wrote that down.
That's why I liked it so much. I love Over the Garden Wall.
Yeah, like the second episode or whatever.
And I was like, oh, ain't that just the way?
It's like they're all like collecting sticks for the fire, like doing
for
this
the ceremony.
For the ceremony.
And then you light them all on fire.
Yeah. And I was like, are they doing like evil mischief here?
Well, one kid is a little pyromaniac.
Yeah, that's true. You're just trying to get the old man out. Like you're just trying to save the old guy, and then the mayor. Yeah, the mayor. Yeah,
that old guy.
That old guy.
Just some old feller.
But I wanted to ask you guys about this part because there's like a weird lesson that you're supposed to learn, but then it doesn't apply really to the story at all. But so the mayor has been folded over like under a page, and you have to save him, and then he warns you. He's like, be really careful, like never get yourself stuck under a page. Like he's trying to tell you this, like it's like an ominous warning of like, be careful. And then you find out your brother like, you know, kind of like disappeared into one of his drawings on an adventure, but then it didn't connect at all. And I was just like,
like maybe there should have been like a part where you're like, oh no, I'm stuck, and like have to do some weird meta space-time adventure.
Yeah. So it didn't really tie into anything. It felt, again, very random, but I don't know. I still loved the area. I loved all the little people, just the characters, the color scheme. This was my favorite level, and I was so pissed that it was so short. But yeah,
I forgot that's where I ended last because I lit all the bird statues on fire. Everyone was freaking out. So
this I felt like I was like, oh no, we burned their thing down. I was like, we don't belong anywhere. Everybody's unhappy with us all the time.
Yeah, only the first guy really appreciated us when we got him out of the cave. And the mayor, because we got him out from under the page. So.
Well, and then let's see, it's the temple. I mean, that's not the next one, but the lady, the archaeologist at the temple is happy that you're there.
No.
Or is she at the ruins?
The ruins?
I'm sorry.
Which is the next one. I was gonna say because the ruins was my favorite part.
Oh, okay. Well, let's move into the ruins. Talk about that a little bit.
I just like the color scheme of just like the yellow grass and like the browns, and I don't know, when the person was doing archaeology, I was like, this is so legit. Like this is where I want to be. But I liked that the long grass, you kind of like walk through it and it like is high up on you. Kind of thought that was really cool looking. And the puzzle here was. This is where the blocky bastards were introduced. These
Yes,
like
the
statues.
statues.
That,
Oh,
like
yeah.
where the statue is, you can't turn the page over them.
Yeah.
So you have to like
Uh-huh.
move the statue out of the way so you can turn the page. Oh, they were all so annoying.
It
They were
was.
so annoying. Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, I did some of those too. So how far did I get in this
Sean,
fucking
yeah,
game?
how far did you get?
I
We're on the
don't
last
know.
level. Sean's like, oh yeah.
Yeah. No, well, I remember moving those statues around and I remember
Yeah.
lighting the stuff on fire.
And-
So
and actually
maybe through
maybe-
autumn or close to.
Maybe
Yeah.
another reason I have fondness for this is because like this was like one of the points in the game where I did have emotion. I was like, God damn these statues. Like, I literally like in my head I just call them bastards.
Yeah.
So like I have like some like emotion there. Like it was fun to hate on these statues.
Yeah.
At
Well,
first I thought they were
fucking
gonna be like
statues.
helpful or cool in some way, and I was like, oh no.
No, they're
Quite the
pain in the
opposite.
Bastards,
ass.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it would be annoying too because you'd turn the page upside down and I'd be like, oh, fuck yeah, I know exactly what page I need to turn. And
Yep.
then I'd go to turn it and I was like,
Yeah.
so annoying. But yeah, those, the second they're introduced, they don't go away.
Yep.
Nope.
It's like they're there forever. This was a mechanic that was like,
Yeah.
you're with
Yeah.
these guys now.
At
But it
least
was-
the boulders you could fold over, and that wasn't that big of a
Yeah.
deal. So
But it's flexible. Like you could put them on platforms to move them around. Like I see why they left them in because it does add a lot of things and kind of restricts you more than you do have otherwise.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, those bastards.
Mm-hmm.
This is where backtracking became really important because you would have to like solve the puzzle, move the statue, undo the puzzle, go back to where you were,
Yeah.
redo the puzzle,
Mhm.
do some more stuff. The final level of this was hard for me.
I think I don't remember. Never mind.
Well, it was you had two statues on opposite pages, and so there was
Oh.
very minimal
That's
folding.
the one I'm on right now.
Oh, so you made it pretty far.
Yeah, that's the one I'm on right now.
Sean, you
So
made
you
it.
say, or you're further.
You
Yeah.
literally had 3 more levels left.
Oh, well.
You made it pretty far.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Nice work, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
trying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good job.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you're so restricted in the beginning and you just have to figure out like, okay, which side do I need to go first? Oh, and we never talked about the key mechanic.
Oh yeah, you just get
Oh,
a key
yeah.
that
I mean,
unlocks the door.
Yeah, it's not really a mechanic,
Yeah.
but
I mean, it
that's
is.
introduced
Yeah.
around I think swamp time. I
Yeah.
think
Swamp time.
swamp time. But yeah, so that's the ruins. Did you have anything else that you liked about the ruins?
I don't know. I think just the archaeology did it for me.
Yeah,
I'll be
you do
honest.
like archaeology.
I was stoked. I was like, are there gonna be fossils here? Like,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Sean, what
Cool.
was your favorite level of all the ones that you've done?
I really liked the frog hunters were probably my favorite because
Yeah.
they were just so darn cute and they just really didn't like you. They tried a whole bunch of different things to get you away and
Yeah.
you just kept showing up. And so every time you showed up, they're like, "Gosh darn it, get out of here! Like we're just trying to catch frogs." And so yeah, that was probably my favorite.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Well, after the ruins, you go into the temple. And it's kind of funny because the archaeologist is like amazed that you figured out how to get into the temple because it's like, no one's been able to get in here. And the second you walk in, there's like these three
three
little
kids.
kids
Yeah.
that have broken a window and they've just climbed on in. Yeah, so you're like, you're ready to go into this like mysterious temple. And of course, some little delinquents have broken in.
They literally say, "We love smashing windows."
Those darn U's.
I loved these
Yous.
guys. They were so cute. One of them's like playing a guitar and
They were kind of mean to the little one too.
Yeah, they
There's like
were.
a part where he's stuck, and they're like, "Oh well." He's like, "Help, guys, help!" They're
Oh.
like, "Nah."
That's mean.
my guess is he gets stuck a lot and it's usually his fault. So
He's
they're a
probably the
little over
littlest
it.
brother. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
That's what happens to the littlest brother.
It's true.
Oh no. But this area you get the powered moving spaces is how I said it. I don't know how to explain it. Like there's like these power sources and then these little tracks that will, if you line
Oh,
it
yeah.
up right, it'll connect to an area that then power these like platforms that will move back and forth.
Yeah.
So if there's no power and they're on the left side, when you give it power, it'll move to the right and it'll stay permanently at the right until
Until you undo the power.
undo the power.
I liked this.
Interesting.
This was a good mechanic. And I
Yeah.
think this level, this is where like the difficulty really stepped up
Uh-huh.
in the like, okay, like you have statues, you have moving platforms, you're having to turn electricity on and off in multiple areas from multiple sources.
Yeah.
Like it was really well done. I liked this area as well.
Yeah, and I also liked like sometimes you had to use a power source to activate another power source so that you could just get that power source open.
Yeah.
So that you could use that in a different way.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool mechanic.
Yeah. But again, really the only addition that we have is from that level.
Yeah.
And then you end up getting to this beautiful stained glass window and the kids throw a rock through it. And they're like, "We found an exit."
Well, they tell the little one to go through too, and he's like, "I don't know, there's broken glass, looks kind of dangerous." They're like, "Go through."
Yeah, it was very typical, like 3 brothers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you enter the ocean, and Rylan, this is where you're at, correct?
This is where I'm at. Wait. What's after the ocean?
Troopers
parking.
after the ocean.
Okay. I think I'm in the because I'm doing the light beam stuff.
Yeah, the
Yep.
university is after the ocean.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm at the ocean.
Yeah. The ocean, tell us about the character at the ocean.
Is he just like waiting in the water?
He's like an old man.
Yeah, he's like an old man.
that got trapped, and he's been gone for like, it makes it sound like years.
But
Oh
is he
my
like standing
gosh.
in the water?
Yeah.
Or he's
He's in the water.
I don't know.
Did he just get stuck out there?
He is shipwrecked. He's
Oh.
shipwrecked. His little fishing boat, like,
I don't know if I paid attention to him at all. He's kind of cool, but I also had rap music playing, and I was just trying to do the puzzles,
Yeah.
nice. Well, yeah. What's the new mechanic?
Well, you
here?
have first you have these levers that mostly just raise like a platform that shines a beam of light,
Yeah.
and then you have like basically mirrors that like turn the beam of light.
They're
like 90
statue
degrees.
mirrors.
Well, there's statue ones that you can move, but there's also
Oh.
just the static ones
Oh,
that are on the
shoot,
page.
You're right. My bad.
But so then you use the beam of light to like activate another thing, kind of like the power source. And then usually you activate something that like creates a platform out of the water that then you can use to get across.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was more about like lining things up correctly, especially when you start using the moving statues. You're
Sure.
like, oh, I have this statue and it faces this direction with the beam. So I know I need to put it here maybe, but later I might need to move it there. So it's kind of more just like similar to the light beam. It is the fucking light beam. Similar to the
Like
power thing.
Yeah.
You're just trying to activate a thing, but you have
Yeah.
more.
You have to
different
like
way you interact with
manipulate.
it.
You
Yeah.
can manipulate the way that
Yeah.
it goes rather than just having to line up a certain path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then was there anything else in the ocean? Oh, you haven't reached the end, but have you gotten to like where his wife shows up?
No.
Oh, when you get to the end of this
Is
level.
it drama?
No, but he's been gone for like a really long time, but she's been waiting for him. So you get to the end point and you're like, wait, like, do you hear that? Someone's yelling out. And it's his wife who's been like looking for him for who knows how long.
Is this Oscar?
No.
Okay.
Oh my God. It'd be hilarious if it was.
Yeah. Like,
Dang.
in the
He's just
future?
lived his own life.
What
Because didn't you
if?
say he fell off a cliff into the ocean?
He did, but not in a boat. This guy crashed his boat.
Oh.
No.
Maybe he fell.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't
You're
know.
right. You're
Into
right.
a
You're
boat.
right.
This is
I didn't
my
mean to take
theory.
that away from you.
This is my theory.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
It's also Oscar.
But yeah, so
I
he's,
think so.
he's
Could be.
reunited with his
Plausible.
wife
Likely,
at the end.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
Oscar,
reunite.
your brother who had a wife as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's been years now, so you don't know.
Everybody got married in elementary school.
Yeah.
You know,
come
like on the playground.
I
Real
did
shit.
not.
What?
No.
Okay, that doesn't surprise me. Actually, I'm sure you were like, hell no to these kids.
I was like picking up dead bugs.
on. Oh, yeah.
You're the weird girl.
Yeah. I was hiding behind a tree because I was a vampire.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
There was this girl, Becky, that married everyone.
Oh, there you go.
Spilling the tea about Becky, huh?
I wonder what she's
Jeez.
up to.
Shout out Becky.
She's on her third husband right now.
There's literally no way she would ever listen to this podcast.
Shout out
so,
Becky.
Yeah,
What's
shout out
up?
Becky in the chat.
Anyways, yeah, and then the ocean ends, and you get to university.
What happens at university? You're the only one who knows.
Yeah, so university, so this is like the storyline. There's this little old lady, and there's a little boy who stole her panties. Sounds bad. She doesn't say underwear. What does she
Is
say?
this a college student?
No, it's a little kid. He's like a little street rat Aladdin style. And so she's
Be
chasing
careful.
him down and you're following him. All of the mechanics like collide in this level.
Oh,
So
wow. Okay.
it's like light beams times 10. You're having
Oh,
to.
so it really goes crazy.
Yeah, so you're not only when you turn a page, it's like mirror style. So you turn the corner in the top right, the corner in the bottom left,
Whoa.
like
Doesn't that kind of make it easier though?
no.
Oh, okay.
No, because there's like pages will be like misaligned and you'll want to turn one page way over here, but the other opposite has to turn, and if you're in the way, then you can't turn it because you're getting hit on the other side. But so there are little like balls, like colored energy balls, and when the light shines through them, kind of like the door mechanic, if you have the matching color also showing, then the beam of light will come out that side.
Oh.
And so you have to turn
That sounds
pages
crazy.
that it is crazy. It took me a long time to get through this level. So you have like pages turning at the same time, beams of light that you have to get going. You have to get them through sometimes multiple colors, and then also use the little mirrors to like bounce them off everywhere.
Huh.
And then make them light up an area that like brings up a stone so you can get through. It was crazy.
You have to be a university student to even do this?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which I was not. I used a hint at one of them.
I think my partner might like this game.
Yeah. Well, and this
Yeah.
is where I was trying to find an origami, and I was so used to it was like the way that this area worked. It was like a tall, skinny piece of paper, and then another tall, skinny piece of paper next to it, but it was like a little bit lower.
Sure.
And then another one that was up again. So it was like alternating like up, down, up, down, up, down.
Yeah.
And the top of the left paper would move the bottom of the paper 2 papers over. So it was like, yeah, it was very confusing. So, but it was because it was so tall, I was mostly to solve the puzzle doing top to bottom or bottom to top.
Yeah.
But to get to the origami,
The
you have to turn
gesticulation
it.
game is crazy right now.
You had to turn
Yeah.
it sideways, like the 2 skinny pieces of paper. You had to fold it that way to show like a tiny little ladder. And I was not in the headspace to figure that out. And that's the area that I was at for like 30 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, that sounds complex though.
It did. It got really crazy, and it was late at night. It was like 9:30, and I was like, I thought I was going to be done with this a while ago.
Yeah, shoot.
But it was really fun. It's a good time. And then you get to the end level, you find the old lady, and apparently she's like the headmaster. She's like
They sold the headmaster's panties?
underwear.
Underwear?
I don't know. I just don't like. Wait, there's no good word for.
There really is
Undergarments.
Yeah, underwear I think is probably the best one because any other one like panties just ugh.
Panties
when
is
it comes out of your mouth
gross.
you're like ugh, no,
Yeah,
that's
it's
not
icky.
great. Yeah, it's not good.
Underwear is fine.
Yeah, underwear's fine. I think so.
I happen.
Wait, did she get her underwear back?
She did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
And then you find out that she's like the head of the university, and she's like, "You better go to bed because the school's in the morning." And then you fall asleep, and then that's where the story concludes. You kind of get the end of all the.
She graduates and life moves on.
So was
Yeah.
the kid a student?
I have no idea.
What
no,
the hell?
No, I told you he's like a little street rat running around, like on
Yeah.
the tops of roofs. And
Aladdin
stealing.
style, man.
Yeah.
So is that his space-time power? Is that he can like steal underwear? Like
I don't think he has a space-time power.
no,
think
I
he's
just don't
a
know how you
kid.
steal somebody's underwear off of them.
No.
I think it was
Like,
in
it
their
was, like-
dresser.
Or she was like air drying, like hang
Oh,
drying them.
Okay.
I literally thought she was like, "Where did my underwear go?"
Oh my god,
I was just wearing it and now they're gone.
This is
so terrifying to be thinking that.
that's why I was like, "Is this like a space-time power?"
so
Like,
sorry.
is he related to these kids?
Well, and I guess maybe that's what I imagined. I can't remember if there's actually like a visualization of her clothes hanging, or if that's just what I assumed. You'll have to let me know when you get there.
Maybe it's Oscar's son. Him and that.
Oh my
him and
God.
that woman.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe
The
that's
conspiracies are
And since his
thick.
parents, since his dad has been missing,
Oh, maybe.
and it's like his mom had to work a lot, and so he was out on the streets,
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
and he's using his powers for evil.
Oh my god.
I
That's
just
what I
made a
feel
better.
like.
I just made a better plot, basically.
Yeah, you did.
honestly.
Yeah. Mhm.
But
And you're his aunt.
God.
in the game.
Oh man. Well, that's the game.
Nice.
Yeah. And
Good one.
This concludes the discussion episode for Paper Trail. Unless you guys have anything else?
No, we really got stuck on the undergarments for a
Yeah,
while there.
yeah.
But
I
did too.
misunderstood.
Yeah.
And I just
I guess
was
I didn't
amazed.
explain. I didn't explain.
Yeah.
You're
You're like, I gotta explain these things to me.
Yeah,
In
my
mind,
bad.
I'll
I'm
just
sorry.
go places.
Join us next week for the rating episode of Planet Lana.
Yeah.
Anna.
Correction. Join me next week for the rating episode. We've had some scheduling issues, and it just it can't be fixed anymore.
You want me to
No.
record some things and just you can put it in?
Just random exclamations.
Damn.
Whoa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh,
Yeah,
uh-huh.
I will. Yeah, we'll do some of those.
Nuh-uh. Sorry.
Oh my god. So yeah, I think I'll maybe try and find a special guest to come join me.
Wahoo!
You guys are gonna die when I actually put those into the episode.
Do it.
Oh.
That's what I'm here for. I'm doing that.
Yeah. But yeah, join me and someone else next week for Planet Lana. This was Shawn's pick. And
yeah, which
you
is so sucky.
it's okay. Shawn and Rylan, you can still play the game and we can
Yeah.
do a extra life episode
with
when you
us
guys are
together.
back.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Oh,
yeah.
Teamwork.
Yeah, let's do that.
So you guys can still play. We'll just do an extra life
Uh-huh.
a little episode where you guys can talk about it.
Cool.
Yeah.
That sounds
So-
good.
Yeah.
Please give the podcast a follow, rate it, review it, however you want to show us love. You can email us with any comments, questions, or constructive criticism at letmebeyourgg@gmail.com. You can also send us game requests if there's something you'd like us to review. Just make sure you include game request in the subject line so it's easy for us to find. You can find us on most socials as Let Me Be Your GG. That's LETMEBEYOURGG with no spaces. And we're on Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. You can find our TikTok as Let Me Be Your Game Guide with no spaces. Our Patreon can be found at patreon.com/letmebeyourgg. Thank you so much for listening. We can't wait to see you next week. And thank you so much for letting me be your game guide. GG, y'all.
Bye. Steam summer sales on right now.
Oh,
no.
that's why every game I looked up was on sale. Ranger, half off right now.